This is a BOYA wireless microphone system that I purchased. See if I can get some better sound quality on my videos. I already dove into this thing. I've had it a few days. I've messed around with it a little bit and had a couple little problems, enough that I thought I better get methodical and do a proper job of understanding how to use it. This is what came in the box. Got instructions, which are actually reasonably good. Minimal, but good instructions, a warranty card. This little case has our little BOYA name on there. In the case, we have our receiver, which is what is going to plug into my camera or cell phone. The transmitter, which picks up from a little microphone. It comes with a lavalier mic. And a nice long wire on that microphone. Okay. And then a number of little cables to connect your receiver to various devices. This is the cable for connecting to my phone, my Android phone. The other cables in here, let's see if I can get them out with one hand. Oh, this is a mount for a hot shoe or, a camera mount. Another cable here. I think this is a GoPro cable. I don't have a GoPro. And this is another like a iPhone probably cable. The instructions sort of indicate you have to, pick the right cable. This is the one I need. Fortunately, I discovered it's labeled. It is a directional cable, and it has to plug in the correct direction. If you put it in backwards, you do not get your sound working. So what I plan to do here is do a little experiment and see the quality of sound that I can get with this. Yeah, so I'll show you guys how it works. Okay, so here we go. This sound, you're looking at me through the computer, but the sound is from my phone. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on my transmitter. And I don't know if you can see that. There's a little blinking blue light. Does it show up on the computer? Right there. That says it's on. It blinks kind of rapidly when you first turn it on. Get the microphone over by me, set it here. The receiver has the same blue light. I'm going to turn it on. And as soon as they pair up and pick each other up, the flash should change to a slower flash. And it looks like it's doing that. Okay, so now I'm going to plug this into my phone. Now I might have to stop and restart this sound when I do it because I think the phone automatically kicks off when I hook up the device, but let's see what happens. Plug it in. Well, it looks like it's still recording, so I don't know, can you still hear me? Now you should be, if you're hearing me, you should be hearing me over this microphone. This receiver has a headphone jack. I'm going to plug in the headphones and put these in my ears and see if I can hear. Oh yeah, I can hear myself. Okay, this is working. So we're going to do a little comparison at some point here when we play this back and see if the sound is different between the two. My whole desire is to get more uniform sound, and actually right now I'm lowering my voice a little bit. I don't feel like I have to holler at my cell phone, and you can see I'm holding this down at waist level at the table. So yeah, maybe this is going to work. We'll see here. Boy, every little sound. Yeah, it's picking up. If I handle this, pretty sensitive microphone. Okay. So let's see. Okay. Tripod, cell phone. Here's my receiver. I made this little bar clip to clamp the. I got another video up if you want to see how to do that, because I just needed a way to keep this together. I don't know if you're. I've got my transmitter on my belt here. Microphone I just clipped on my belt buckle. I thought maybe it shouldn't be close to my mouth. Let's see. Are you hearing me? Oh yeah, I can hear me, so you must be hearing me too, right? Okay, so I'm going to do a little test here. I want to do a distance test. Patio. Oop, I just heard a little clip. You catch that? Sound clipped out for a second. Interesting. Don't want any voice clipping. Okay, so I'm going to turn this around. I'm going to point it down my patio here. And yeah, it's morning and we got some shade out here, but hopefully you'll see me well enough. Get the point of this across. All right. So my patio is about 25 feet if I go all the way to the other end of the patio. Let's see how this works. This is about 10 feet right here. Hopefully you can still hear me. I have pointed my transmitter at the camera and I have the receiver pointed at me. They say in the instructions that the device is where the antenna is. They call them omnidirectional, but I've already kind of sensed that they work better if they're really facing each other. But we'll see here because I'm going to turn here 20 feet. Hopefully, you know, the sound is still clear and you can hear me just fine. We'll see. A test. I got to know, because, you know, with sound on these videos, you're able to trust it. You know, if you have any clipping, you do a whole set and you record the sound, and if you have a clip in there and you miss something, that's a bummer. You don't want to reshoot. You have to do an overdub. You know, you want to get it right the first time. So hopefully this is working. Yeah, we'll test it out. We'll do a playback, and we'll see what we got here. Okay? I don't know. All right, well, there you go. That's a real life test. I just played it back. Wow, all kinds of voice clipping in that. That sucks. That's no good. Here I'm talking back into the built-in microphone on my cell phone because it looks like I just cannot trust this BOYA transmitter system to work. You know, I'll show you the setup. I went to the trouble to make this little mounting bracket to put my receiver on the tripod. Had the transmitter on my belt over here, little microphone on my belt buckle. That picked up my voice just fine, but so much clipping in that's not reliable. That's no good. You can't go through the trouble of making a video and you know, get all your dialogue clipped out. No good. So I can't recommend the system. Hopefully that helps you make a decision as to what you want to look at and buy. If any of you guys out there have tried different things that are working, post them up. Let me know. I'm curious. I want to find another system. This one seemed affordable, but maybe I got to up my game, pay bigger money, and get something that is dependable. All right? Have fun with your videos. Talk to you later.